Welcome everyone, this is Alex Burke from the Salem Museum and Historical Society, and today we are here for this week's installment of Around Town, a historic video tour of Salem. And today we are at the Salem Civic Center, where we are going to talk about Brigadier General Andrew Lewis's military career, with this monument right in front of the Civic Center. And his military career started in the French and Indian War under George Washington. Throughout the course of his fighting there, he was wounded twice, he was taken prisoner, and he was even held captive and held for ransom in Quebec. But Andrew Lewis's real military fame came in 1774 at the Battle of Point Pleasant. He was charged by Virginia Governor Lord Dunmore to going to Point Pleasant and waiting for reinforcements to get there. His army was supposed to link up with Lord Dunmore's forces and go fight the Native American chief Cornstalk. And as Colonel Lewis's forces are waiting there, he is waiting patiently for weeks until no word comes. Ultimately, his forces are attacked by surprise by Cornstalk, the Native American chief, and his army is fighting for survival at this point. A massive, savage fight that lasts all day. Ultimately, throughout the fighting, Lewis's forces repel Cornstalk's army, and they never again threaten the Virginia colonies. But throughout the course of the fighting, Andrew Lewis lost his brother, and his close friend, Colonel William Fleming, is ultimately seriously wounded in the fighting as well. But for further notice, Lord Dunmore's forces never showed up to help him out. And this sowed the seeds and planted the distrust between Lord Andrew Lewis and Lord Dunmore. But 2 years later, at the Battle of Gwynn's Island, the two forces would meet again. And at that time, Virginia had tasked Andrew Lewis to be Brigadier General Andrew Lewis, and he was in charge of the Virginia militia. He was given the job of pushing Lord Dunmore out of the Virginia colonies, and he chased him all the way to Gwynn's Island, where Lord Dunmore's forces are in ships off the Virginia coast. Andrew Lewis sets up a massive military bombardment, and he even fires the very first shot, portrayed in this statue right here by Ann Bell. And according to legend, Andrew Lewis's shot that he fired smashed straight into Lord Dunmore's cabin and destroyed his prized China tea set. But Andrew Lewis's military career would stay in Virginia up after that, and ultimately he would resign his post in the Virginia militia to work in politics up until his death. That's going to conclude it for this week's tour, though. Thank you so much for coming to check us all out. This is Alex Burke from the Salem Museum and Historical Society. I'll see you next time around town.